Hello, divine beings. My name is Hannah.
And I'm Dylan.
Today we have a really juicy video for you all on the
Perspective of the divine masculine.
Twin Flame Journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, we felt like it'd be really powerful to share with you, what the divine masculine goes through on this awakening journey, on this ascension journey. And as Twin Flame Ascension coaches, we have a really unique perspective on this because we actually work with divine masculines and divine feminines. And of course, Dylan is the divine masculine in our union. So yeah, we're going to dive into this.
Let's do it.
Cool. So what has it been like for you to awaken to the Twin Flame journey as the divine masculine?
I would say that there has been, lots of periods of time where I've just had to feel my emotions, and I think that's something that a lot of men or masculine individuals, divine masculine, will kind of refrain from doing because of childhood norms or expectations from their family to like bottle everything up and just put things under the rug. But yeah, I learned that that wasn't necessarily a good thing, and that around the right people it's safe to express your emotions and to feel what you're feeling. And yeah, because that allows you to process those emotions and you don't hold them up in your system, and then usually it'll come out in like anger or anxiety. And that's just, you don't really need to learn through pain, through feeling pain. You can learn through feeling your feelings and, processing your emotions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from my perspective, before coming into Twin Flame Union, harmonious Twin Flame Union with Dylan, the masculine energy in my life was always, not healed. Like my dad, he's great. He's a loving, amazing man. But he wasn't in tune with necessarily his emotions. He had that kind of, you got to be strong, you've got to be stern, you've got to be strict, and that's masculine. And what I've learned throughout this journey of like embodying our divinity and really feeling our feelings is that true masculinity is in the feeling space, right? It's like with Dylan, I've seen the truth of divine masculine in him and his ability to feel his emotions, to regulate them, to not take it out on me, right? Because in previous relationships that would happen a lot, right? I would always get this energy taken out on me, right? Instead of the masculine going within and healing. What is that?
That's a truck unloading the
Unloading. Nice. Yeah, exactly.
I don't do that.
Right. Exactly. And it's beautiful. And it helps you to feel like me as the feminine feels so safe and receiving love and being seen and feeling my emotions too. And I think that's the beauty of the healed twin flame dynamic is where it's not just the feminine that gets to feel safe and seen with her emotions, it's the masculine too. And so what has that been like for you as the masculine energy to have such a wonderful twin flame who, allows you to just be yourself and feel?
Yeah, it's been a lot different than other relationships that I've had. And so where there's like gaslighting or really not able to accept me for who I am and not question me. So it feels very safe, and it feels loving, right? It feels like I'm truly being loved for who I am and what I do, and accepted for all of who I am, and that's like a mutual feeling that I give her to make her feel safe and who you are.
Yeah, I agree. It really is because your twin flame is you. So as you do the work to feel safe and seen within yourself, they're always going to reflect that back to you. And so my advice to the divine feminines, waiting for their twin flame to wake up or waiting for their twin flame to see them or to appreciate them or to love them back, right? It's to go within and love yourself, right? Love yourself in the places where you want your masculine to hold you. And you can do this most effectively with the mirror exercise, that we teach in the teachings of union through Twin Flames Universe. Is it teaches you how to love yourself at the core. And like Dylan, the masculine isn't meant to come in and sweep you away and carry you to the castle, right? They're meant to come in and show you where you're not loving yourself so that you can truly love yourself unconditionally. That's what this journey is really all about.
Yeah, amen.
Yeah. Yeah, and so what advice do you have for the masculines on this journey?
Yeah, I would, for anyone that's the divine masculine, I would say, like, know that it's safe to, like, talk about what you're going through, and, you don't have to hide everything from those people that love you most. And, yeah, if anything, like, start journaling and that's something that really allowed me to know that, like, God was looking out for me, and, just by having that connection with God and building that connection with God, through, like, following your heart, basically. That's what leads you there, is just following your heart, and learning to trust that you're being guided, perfectly, even through the darkness and the cave. Like, there's someone there. There's, the energy, the source is there with you all the time. So yeah, to just have faith in that, and to know that, like, it's safe to feel what you're feeling, even if there's no one to talk to at the time. You can always process what you're moving through, especially with the mirror exercise. And, like, working with the coach can really help if you don't have anyone that is there for you to talk to about your feelings. And working with the coaches, that could be the best thing that you could choose for yourself, to have someone that you can just talk to and get to know and process what's going on in your life emotionally and spiritually. That's what our kind of passion is, and that's what our purpose is here. So, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, and like for my advice to the masculine is to know that it's safe to like like Dylan said, feel your feelings. It's safe to love yourself. It's safe to be vulnerable. And also, there is a woman out there for you. You have a twin flame, right? That's not going to hurt you in the places that you have been hurt in the past, right? Like, I'm never going to hurt Dylan or wound Dylan in like the places where he's been wounded in the past. I'm there as his twin flame to reflect love back to those places because he's chosen to love himself. And so, as you love yourself, the masculine can really relax into receiving the love of his twin flame, of the divine feminine, and know that that love is real, right? Like, it's not going anywhere. As long as you're choosing to love yourself as the masculine, your feminine's always going to reflect that back to you. So what do you have to say to the divine feminines, and then we can wrap this up?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I would say to have compassion for your twin flame, the divine masculine. Have compassion for him, for what he's going through in his life, and yeah, like, let him off the hook. You can't control him. You can't tell him what to do. That's not going to help. So yeah, just let him explore his life, and trust that he's being guided perfectly as well. And it doesn't mean you can't show him things and teach him things, because you're his firstly his greatest teacher. So you're there to help him, and he's here to help you as well. So yeah, have compassion and humility for your experience or what and know that he has something to bring to the table too.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, a lot of feminines can get tripped up on like, oh, my masculine's not awakened or whatever it is, but
Yeah.
know that he is at the same level of awakening as you, even if it doesn't look like that. He's just showing you where to awaken more within yourself, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
be humble and do your inner work because that's what's going to shift everything for your union.
And so thanks for joining us today. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and we'll be amping it up. So there'll be more free information for you, and yeah, we'd be happy to help you further.
Yeah, you like this video if you enjoyed it. Like Dylan said, you can book a 30-minute consultation with either of us down below. And also follow us over on Instagram at Dylan is Hannah. We post daily twin flame healing, spiritual ascension content there. Yeah, all our love. God bless your journeys, and namaste.
Much love.